The reason that we chose BiblioCommons, BiblioCore and BiblioApps was primarily the UX, the design. It just seemed easy and intuitive. We also liked the company and everyone we met from the company. So it seemed like a small company that was growing quickly, but that if we had concerns or we had questions, we could get somebody on the phone, we would get support. And we decided to get the app, even though we loved that the website was responsive, because power users really like the app, and it seemed like BiblioCommons was committed to improving the app as well. Before we got BiblioCommons, the UX was pretty terrible. We wanted patrons to be able to find books and resources more easily. We wanted them to be able to browse across the formats. So like if the book had 1 million holds, but the ebook was available, BiblioCommons was ferberizing those results. What was at stake for the community if we didn't change to a different discovery layer was that we were gonna lose a lot of people. All the people that were on their mobile phones as their primary interaction with the library were just gonna get frustrated and irritated. I remember one of the reasons that we decided to switch to BiblioCommons after seeing a couple different discovery layers was that the hold button was just giant and green. And it was like, that is such an obvious design. Like the #1 thing that people are coming to the catalog to do is to place a hold. So why not make that button very obvious? So what's really great about BiblioCommons is that the ferberized results let the patron kind of decide, do they want to borrow a book and then come pick it up from the library, or do they want to stick with Overdrive? And then it also gives them the decision and all the information to know how long they're going to wait. So if a book has hundreds of holds on the physical copy, but the ebook is available, maybe they'll try ebooks for a first time. What we've learned from working with BiblioCommons is that if libraries work together, it's better for everybody. So on our little scale of our 9 libraries, when we join together and use all our resources combined, we can help our patrons in Marin County. And so similarly, that exists across libraries. If Boston Public or Chicago Public, that their patrons are testing a new feature and they have feedback, and BiblioCommons takes that feedback and improves our version of the catalog, then it's great for everybody. So I really think like I'm a big proponent of collaboration. Obviously, I work at a consortium. And so just like how we do it in Marin County, I think like working across all the libraries is really smart and helpful. The project plan and the implementation that BiblioCommons provides really makes it clear and easy to communicate with your library members how the change is going to go and what needs to take place at each step, so that libraries can be as involved as they like. Or we had a couple libraries in our consortium who they didn't really have the staff time or energy to be able to devote to spending too much time on the project, but they benefited and they're happy with it. And so the rest of the libraries that had more time and the staffing were able to help and make some decisions. What I would say to other consortia is that implementation seems really scary. It's really hard to get all of your member libraries to agree to anything. So something as big as a change of your discovery layer is really daunting. But I found the process to be really smooth, really easy. The implementation team was great. And it went pretty quick. Like I think we did it in less than 6 months, which to, like I said, get 9 libraries to agree to anything is a huge accomplishment. So for us to get all of the staff on board and make the jump and do it with people being enthusiastic about it, and patrons too. Like we really got a lot of positive feedback that it was just easier to use and nicer design, and it all kind of made sense once we switched. So I felt like it was, if I had to go back and do it again, I would do it in a heartbeat.